competition is a fast-paced one. People fall by the wayside every minute. Some crumble and fade, while others thrive and succeed. Wow. I took some time off gaming to enjoy things going on in my real life. It was nice to take a seat back from online gaming and enjoy the ride of life for a while.
Don't you dare.
We're not up enough rounds.
Shoot him!
On site, on site.
Oh my god, Yossi. You give me a fucking heart attack.
He's doing it to me. I hope he's doing it to spite you.
While in my absence, I contemplated what it was I was really gunning for with online gaming. In the beginning, I had wanted to prove I could match my Left 4 Dead skills to CSGO. As I began to climb the ranks, my goal became to see what kind of player I would end up becoming. I was interested in my stats and ratios, but then even that became trivial. As I played on and on, my interests had tended to gravitate towards friendships. Some of my favorite moments were the people I'd meet and socialize with, and the effect and influence we'd have on one another. But through competition, it could bring out an ugly side of even the nicest people. As great as some of the fun was, in the back of our minds, it still was all about winning. In all things competitive I'd done, success to me wasn't determined on another's failure. To me it was always about bettering myself. With every corner we turned, there would always be some new obstacle. And as with every obstacle, there was always a solution. We might not get it correct the first time, but with some effort and patience, there was always a step of progression. I didn't need any rank to tell me that. It was easy to stay behind in the shadows, to be content with wherever we were at the current point. Because once you take a step forward, there's always that possibility of failure. And with failure comes disappointment. But even with failure, it's a step forward in the right direction. For without losing, there would be no such thing as victory. For every mistake, for every missed opportunity, there were other options opening up. There was never a dead end. You just had to search harder sometimes for a viable solution. And to me, that was one of the biggest tests, finding something that might not be so visible. In CS, it was easy to retreat when things weren't looking good for your team. It happens all too often when the momentum isn't on our side. But the reality is, in order to switch up the tempo, you had to go out there and change it together. Sitting back was just another way of surrendering.
Beautiful. We're doing great. We got multiple ops too. Alright. Was the guys that are...
Throughout all my matchmaking, with all the people that have come and gone, the one constant were you were only as good as you were now. The current skills you've obtained were all that mattered. The past was just footprints to lead you to the current obstacle you were currently up against. Throughout all the slumps, the victories, the clutches, the fuck-ups, all those moments were pieces to a bigger picture. I was asked one time, why do I put some older footage with the newer stuff in my videos? The answer to that is to remind me of where I came from in this game, where my roots truly were. Seeing me try to get knives when I was a silver helped define my role as a lurker I play currently. Seeing a smoke used on CT and Inferno as a silver has evolved for me to understand that means to rotate B as a team leader. All the pieces, slowly connecting little by little, helping me grasp a better, deeper understanding of the game I hated and as well loved. And I don't remember why I recorded this part, but I do know one thing. Fuck that guy. When I started this series, it was always about rank. I've decided that now on my rank won't define me, because as much as my rank might define others' perceptions of me, I controlled who I was, and that to me was the ultimate success.
You know I'm vicious. Daddy home, niggas ain't doing the dishes. What is this? For years I've been feeling suspicious about certain niggas' motives and morals and such and like that. I done landed the ship, parallel park in the dark. Don't be concerned if I'm making the grip. On half of my master, so motherfuck you bastards. Clones, all the fucking round. And when I step on the scene, don't hear a sound. What more could I do? So much. The chosen one to sit, stand up, be proud of you. And I'm here no fear. Been hearing all the calls, the chance to cheers were clear. When I'm leaving the show, you knew I was gonna be back to go yam on these hoes. I hear the madness, I pray I lean towards the light, you know. I'm just living, trying to stay out of trouble, minding my own. The angels, they protect me from the horror in my dome. I don't wanna have to tell you again, friend, please. Leave a real nigga alone.
Goodbye, cruel world. I'm leaving you today. Goodbye, goodbye.
Psych your mind who hit ya. Thought I would be dead, yeah, I figured. Nah, I'll be pulling the trigger. Until then, I'm coasting, roasting, leaving you ghosting. Now, check the approach. Finesse the best, hitting reps, sets, gains. Call me whatever you like, but remember one thing. Forever, no matter what, I reign. We don't care about your money. You corny on and off the car, but shame made one lane. A cover up, you got no personality. Hide behind your wealth to hide myself sad. This shit is so Twilight Zone. Batman left Gotham, this shit's all wrong. Jokes on you, Luke, here is the demolition. Man, a nigga got a plan, and I gotta get them one by one, two by two. The kids need the guidance, that real life. All in, bitch, you know my face, my name. The style, the catalog. Cut life the number one. Cut life the number one. Cut life the number one. Under the sun, the chosen. Fucker. I hear the madness, I pray I lean towards the light, you know. I'm just living, trying to stay out of trouble, minding my own. The angels, they protect me from the horror in my dome. I don't wanna have to tell you again, friend, please. Leave a real nigga alone.
Goodbye, cruel world. I'm leaving you today. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.